if I can do the start. So from here you can either do the easy beginning or the normal any percent beginning, like this. Then in this one you want to do it a little differently, because the jump there is a little awkward, as in you can't really get it properly consistently. This one is the same. This one is also the same. You don't do any paint jumps on this one. Oh, just didn't know where to go. So you need to grab the connector out of the box. Yeah, pretty much. Like, I'm not sure what the route used to be before all the paint jump stuff, but it might be pretty similar to that. If I can manage to do this. There are some differences in the later A levels, and also you do B4 slightly differently. This is the same. Okay, now you go unlock the connector. Also, I didn't look at the QR code because, yeah, no paint. Next you do this. You grab one extra sigil here. Really. This one is the same, this sigil. But then you go into that part. There is a weird looking item jump here. In A4, let's say 4. Okay, here you don't grab the sigil that you do in any percent, but you grab 3 other ones. Just use this to reset the slowdown. There's this trick here which I can't do properly, even though it's probably extremely easy. And there is one more instance of the trick in this one. Right now the cube. Yeah. Okay, so this one has a... no, not this one. This one is basically the strat from the tutorial. You can't do the perfect item jump one because FPS. Now Deception. Deception has some weird jump sequence that I don't know how to do properly yet, so it might take a little bit of time. Watch it 160 FPS run, it seems to be like super consistent for him. Probably doing something wrong. Okay, and right here you want to stay like super close to this wall because there is a kill trigger like right there. If you step like 1 foot out, you got kill triggered. Now these two you pretty much do, well, it's similar except you use the connector like this to climb this. A5 is the same. There's a cool cube thing here. You place it, well, like this, and then if you fail, you don't have to go to the other thing to jump on top of the cube again. A7 you do it a little differently because no paint. First you do the statue normally. I'm not sure, it feels like getting on top of the statue is easier on 60 FPS than on 5 FPS. Right, then you go to this one with the connectors. This is, I think this is like how all sigils does it. At least the SRA all sigils. This jump is actually very annoying. Just happened to get it first try. And this one is actually easy. Just happened to not get it first try. This part I can't really do it properly. I fall down like every time. But I managed to do it this time. Right, now you go get that sigil. The old Transcendence route does some really weird jump here. I tried doing it, but I couldn't. It might be like old patch only, or maybe like higher than 60 FPS only. Although that round has like 80 FPS there. This is possible to get in the first cycle, but I'm not sure what the consistent way of doing so is. Then you do B3 and B4. B3 is, yeah, it also has some differences. We have the connector, so the fan in the eagle's nest is active, so, and you can't item jump with the cube properly, so you have to stack 2 cubes on top of each other to get this. Hello. Now the next one, you can also stack the cubes and do it like an any percent, but I was told that this way it's a little tiny bit faster and it's also easier, so although I can never get it first try. Oh, I did now. Let's go. And before has a lot of marathon running, since no statue jumps. Starting about now. So we do the one in the right, in the far right first, and we get 2 cubes out of it along the process. We use it to do one on the right, the other one on the right. This one is super long. There is a cool skip here, just like this. Good game, devs. Okay, and now we're on with the 2 cubes all the way to the other thing to get it. This one. Just stack the cubes on this thing, on this terrain. I don't know what's it called. Basically the terrain is higher, displacement. And then easily get the thing. In the end, I cannot do the cube jump strat because it's 30 FPS and this category is like 60. No higher, no lower, so I have to do the Azure tutorial one, even though I'm not that good at it. So yeah, pretty similar. me, struts is when it actually matters. I do the cool solution here. Also, I think that would be a gold split even on my any percent splits. Come on. 3-4 seconds. Yeah, that. That's your 3-4 seconds when that starts happening. Like, I don't even know what I'm doing wrong. Sometimes it just doesn't want to work. Like, what? Well, at least I didn't fail. Okay, now to not fall in bounds like I like to do on good runs. Yep. I had like a minus 130 run, but that died in the very end. I guess I'm gonna stop streaming now. So yeah, thanks for watching.